This is a Rogue Media Network production.
Welcome to the Ann Harder Show, and today we're going to pull the curtain back on the interesting world of media. And I'm delighted to have Stephanie Beaty here with me in the studio. Behind every conversation, community connection, there are professionals who are working hard to make it all happen. And Stephanie is one of them, and I appreciate the work you do here at Rogue Media. What exactly is your title? I said account executive, but I don't know.
I'm actually the sales and brand director.
Okay.
So we are in the process of building a sales team that I will help train and, pass over some leads and baton for them. But my main role here is I like to call myself an agent for my on-air talent because it's my responsibility to bring in endorsements for you, to bring in the advertisers. So I like to tell everyone I have the most important job in the company because I got to bring in all the money.
That's for sure.
So, but I've been in the industry, and I'm going to age myself, but I've been in the industry for 39 years.
Okay.
So I started in media in college, interning at a CBS affiliate TV station, and
Where was that?
In LA.
Oh, in LA. Okay.
In LA.
Did you grow up in California?
I did not. I grew up in North Dallas.
Okay.
And I actually got a college scholarship to a school called the Masters College. It's a private Christian liberal arts school. And I went on a music scholarship. So
Singer, musician,
singing.
what?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Singing. And so when I got to I just knew I was going to be like, I don't know, the next Christian Janet Jackson singer or something. But when I got to my theory classes, I was like, nope. Nope.
I think a lot of people got kind of derailed when they hit music theory.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, it's one of the hardest majors to get, and people don't realize it.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay. So I went completely opposite and majored in psychology with the minor in communications, and then ended up in media. So what does that tell you? So see, I can psychoanalyze you, Ann.
No, I think it's brilliant what you've done, because what you're doing when you're helping an advertiser, maximize their dollars, they don't want to feel like they're wasting money.
They want to see a return on their
investment.
Investment.
And they certainly want the word spread about their business and so forth and so on. And so, understanding what their needs are, and I think your educational background makes perfect sense.
Well, I guess so. I don't know what my parents would think, but yeah, I mean, I just fell in love with media and broadcasting.
Yeah.
So from there, I went into radio and spent most of my career in radio.
Yeah.
As an on-air talent, and then also selling, working with national brands, regional brands, and so and I've been on both sides of the coast in radio. I transitioned into the sports world and ended up in Waco and was here on our ESPN Central Texas radio station here and sold there, plus was on air there. So I kind of have both. So here at Rogue Media, I'm just in charge of sales and endorsements. And besides selling your show, Ian, I have about 14 other shows nationwide that I sell for us. So I'm up early and I go to bed late. So, I love it.
You're always on. Well, I do want to hear more about your broadcast career, because radio is something that just gets in your blood.
It does.
What is it about radio? I was trying to analyze that with Max Tucker the other day when I had him on the show.
It's kind of like you were in television for years. It's in your blood.
Right.
It just kind of, one of our coworkers here, Tom Barfield, we were on a show together at ESPN, and it's just something about it. I think, and I would say this, that On the sales side of radio, it's not tangible. You can't touch it, you can't
Right.
feel it, you can only hear it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's hard to gauge if I'm an advertiser, okay, I'm going to spend this, but what's my return? So you really have to know the client's needs and analyze a campaign and build a great campaign around it. On the on-air side, it's just like, that saying, I have a face for radio. So that's why a lot of people go into radio that can't make it on television. So it's just, I can't explain it. It gets in your blood and it's just
Mm-hmm.
there.
Well, I just thought radio was fun. I just had so much fun every day when I went to work. Didn't make hardly any money at all. It was
Yeah.
really, in this market, no, not much
Yeah.
happening there, but fun.
It is fun.
We had a lot of fun. And I, in talking to Max about it, because he's, is one that started in radio and he was
Right.
a teenager. I did too. And you just feel like you've grown up
Mm-hmm.
doing this business. But, I said with radio, it feels like the immediacy of it,
Mhm.
because it's,
Yeah.
you're listening in your car, wherever you're listening, and you're hearing it happen,
Mm-hmm.
live,
Right.
which is pretty exciting. Television, a little bit different because you're crafting a newscast that's going
Right.
to air. It's going to air at 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock, whenever. And there's more time to prepare.
Mhm.
This new media, though, is something
Well,
entirely different.
It is. And here's the thing is traditional advertising isn't the way anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, it's streaming and podcasting, and I tell people this all the time. If you watch the NFL and you're a Cowboy fan and they're on Thursday Night Football, the only way you can watch that game is if you're streaming it on Amazon.
Isn't that something?
That is crazy, right?
Yeah.
Same thing on Christmas Day. If you want to watch football, NFL on Christmas Day, you have to have Netflix. And that's the same thing with what we're doing on your show, on our
Mhm.
sports shows. And here's the great thing. Television and radio, if you don't watch it right then when it's live, you miss it.
Right, unless you're running DVR or whatever.
Right. But with us, we can go back and listen to your podcast that happened last week if we want it
Right.
because we missed it. Or, and that's for all of us. And the great thing too on a sales side is I'm able to watch your show grow. I'm able to see who's viewing and listening and where they're coming from. So that's what I do on the back end too. Because when I'm going to talk to an advertiser and I'm building a campaign for them, whether it's we call it a call to action, a price point where like Allen Samuels is selling, vehicles at this price,
Mhm.
or if it's just a branding commercial, I'm able to show them how many people are actually looking and watching and listening on the Ian Harder Show. Whereas in radio and television, we can just tell them what our ratings are.
Right.
So that's the difference in the two. And the fact that, streaming is here, it's the present and it's the future. And you've got Peacock, it's streaming. You've got Paramount, it's streaming.
Mhm.
Netflix, you name it. And, Netflix is now bringing on more podcasters. So who knows, Ann, we might have you on Netflix.
Heck,
We might have you on Netflix soon. You'll be a
all right.
nationwide show. So
Let's do it. We're kind of hyper local in our approach, but what I have loved about the format of podcasting is that I have the luxury of time to actually visit with somebody like we are.
Mhm.
If this had been a television interview, they would have seen maybe a couple of minutes,
Exactly.
if that, or a 15 or 30-second soundbite,
Right.
depending whether it's just a news story or what. I mean, the requirements were so different. So I view what I'm doing in a large part as oral history.
Yeah.
Being able to interview you about this topic today, and it'll always be out there.
Right. Which is great.
Yeah.
It's great because once it's out there, it's out there. It doesn't go away.
Well, was there a moment early in your career when you knew this is exactly what I was meant to do? You said you were a college student interning.
Yes. I don't know if I don't know. That's what I knew. It's what I did. I was good at it. All of us broadcasters who've either been on air, we all have egos. Let's just say we all have egos. And at
You
20,
think?
at 25 years old, my you know what didn't stink in my mind. I just thought
Ah,
I was it. And reality is I was still learning and growing.
yeah.
Um, but fast forward ahead, I think that this position now that I am in, my past has prepared me to where I am today.
Oh, sure.
Through the ups and downs and trials of just life that people go through, having babies to families, you name it. But as far as my career, it just helped me to get to where I am today. And I love what I do here. And I think all my experience um, helps me in what I'm doing. And I just, I think now's my time. Some people
Mhm.
go and they're like, "Oh, I was great in my 30s." And I'm like, I was dumb in my 30s, right? But and I'm in my 50s now, and so I think all the experience I had, God had opened up that door and was like, "Okay, now's your time, Stephanie." So
Yeah.
now's my time.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel that way too. Who were some of the mentors or folks along the way that really helped you?
I had this one boss. Her name was Pam Weber. I was on the West Coast, and she she was hard on me. She didn't let me get away with anything, but what she did teach me was how to do what we call a needs analysis for a client. She taught me that, and it helped me to where down the road I was able to train other salespeople in other organizations. I would actually do seminars on that.
Hmm.
Um, and so she was hard on me. She was also part of the programming. So she'd listen to me. She'd make me listen to myself, like go back and listen to what you said. You said, too many times. And I can't tell you how many times do we do that, right? You don't
Oh,
realize you're doing it.
no, no.
But she helped mold me and she taught me a lot. I don't even know where she is these days, but
Yeah.
she was one that really mentored me and just kind of took me under her wing.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Isn't it great to point out those folks, that
mhm,
really
mhm.
meant a lot in your career along the way. Now you've seen the industry from many different angles. You
Yes,
said you did work in television
I
as
did.
well. Yeah. Where were you in TV?
I was in CBS. I actually worked at Fox 44 here for a little
Did
bit.
you really?
I did.
Okay.
I
I just had them
did.
on. Yeah.
Yeah.
The general manager and news director. Yeah.
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 So,
I did not know that.
yeah. So, but in my younger days, I worked at a CBS, and I did high school sideline reporting. I was awful. I was just so awful.
Well,
But they gave me a chance, and so I did it for a bit.
that's
And they're
how you
like,
learn.
"Okay, we're just going to put you back in the office." But so I have more experience in radio than I do television.
Uh-huh.
But I have tried television. But I just landed in radio.
Now, so where are some of the stations you've worked?
Oh, I don't know. So on the East Coast, at the time I worked for AM/FM, which is now iHeart, which was Clear
Oh, yeah.
Channel.
Yeah.
And I was actually on a pop station, which now would be an AC station.
So what kind of music was that?
It was your top 40,
Okay.
you know, your Mariah Carey's, all that.
Mhm. Okay.
So I was on that, and I did the overnight shift. So I was literally on air from 10 until 5 a.m.
Oh,
And then I would go home, take a nap, and then I would sell. So,
wow.
yeah, but just not a lot. And then, so I could nap in the afternoon. So, but I was young and dumb then too. So,
I was going to say that's the kind of lifestyle for a young person.
well, yeah, I couldn't do it today.
Oh, no.
And then on the West Coast, I was in the San Joaquin Valley area, Modesto, Sacramento area.
Mhm.
I was on a country station there, sold. And I was also that's when I transitioned into sports, and I was on an ESPN station there. And I would do middays and sell before and after.
So on the sports station, I mean, have you always been a big sports fan, or how did
Yeah.
you learn the?
Well, so my dad was a Dallas Cowboy fan. In fact, my dad almost played football at Baylor. He
Really?
almost did, but he decided to be a clergyman or a pastor, and so he went to Bible college. So I'm a preacher's kid. So uh, Sunday nights after church, my mom because we were poor then, my mom would make us, me and my daddy, a fried egg sandwich.
Yeah.
They were the best, right? And we would just sit there and watch the Dallas Cowboys play
Oh, yeah.
Sunday night and eat our fried egg sandwiches. And so I fell in love with football. So football is my number one passion. And then, you know, as ESPN developed and Fox Sports developed and the internet developed, you know, you can get a lot of information on the internet. And then I had a son who played sports. So I've been around sports my whole entire life. I tried to play softball, but then the bat hit me, broke my nose, and I was done. I was out.
Yes, yeah, that's
I
too
was,
dangerous.
I'll just be a cheerleader. So
Yeah.
that's what I did.
Wow.
But yeah, so I've been around sports my whole life. I've dated sports athletes, and my son was an athlete, high school, college. So yeah.
That is great. A lot more I want to talk to Stephanie about when we come back. But today's show is brought to you by Allen Samuels Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram. Your friend in the car business want you to know that they are making deals on new cars, trucks, SUVs, and pre-owned cars. Big sales going on now. So they say, stop by. Let's be friends. Stay with us. There is more of the show ahead.
It's the premier charity event of the year, the 2026 Central Texas Cattle Barons Ball, presented by Ascension Providence. A fun evening filled with great food and drink, dancing, a spectacular auction, and more. This year's theme is Nashville Nights, Neon Lights, and Bullfights. Get your tickets now, donate, or be a sponsor. Help support the American Cancer Society to find a cure. The 2026 Central Texas Cattle Barons Ball, October 24th at MCC Highlander Ranch. For more information, go to centraltexascattlebaronsball.org.
Like Allen Samuels always said, Waco has a lot to offer, and so do we at Allen Samuels Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat. Come by, let's be friends.
Cleanse your body of accumulated toxins and embark on your wellness journey at your own pace. At Global Healing, we provide premium supplements to help your body heal naturally. Start your healing journey today at globalhealing.com and organichemp.com.
Designed to elevate the off-road experience, enabling adventurers to conquer any terrain. For 50 years, you've trusted us on your toughest recoveries, to your most breathtaking destinations, and in countless unforgettable memories.
At 4U Health, we believe wellness and lab testing should be accessible, inclusive, and yes, fun. With our tech-powered at-home lab test, you save time and money while feeling your best. 4U Health. Visit 4uhealth.com today.
For anyone that's in the car buying mode or looking for a car right now or a truck, I would definitely come by Allen Samuels, get to know the people here like I have, how well I'm taking care of the dealership and how well, service and any kind of warranty issues or those sort of things. Because of the way they take care of me, it's made me a Ram driver. And so I don't think they'd want to go anywhere else if they came here.
Like Allen Samuels always said, Waco has a lot to offer, and so do we at Allen Samuels Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat. Come by, let's be friends.
Finance is evolving. Automation, data analytics, and AI are reshaping what finance teams do every single day. The best way to predict the future of finance is to be ready for it. If you want a head start, check out 365 Financial Analyst.
Earning an online certification is a quick and convenient way to gain industry-recognized credentials. Select your ACLS course. Print your ACLS certificate. You can print your certification wallet card. aclsnow.com.
Our patented handles were launched in 2018. We continue to push the boundaries of strength training. Join us in making your training more natural and effective. Visit Engels90.com to learn more and revolutionize your workout.
Cleanse your body of accumulated toxins and embark on your wellness journey at your own pace. At Global Healing, we provide premium supplements to help your body heal naturally. Start your healing journey today at globalhealing.com and organichemp.com.
If I had somebody that was looking for a car, I would definitely recommend Allen Samuels. The trust that I have, the care that they take, they genuinely want to take care of you. They really ask for your feedback when you go to the support department to make sure they're taking care of you in every way possible. So I really appreciate that they listen to your feedback.
Like Allen Samuels always said, Waco has a lot to offer, and so do we at Allen Samuels Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Fiat. Come by, let's be friends.
Enjoy a quiet atmosphere with beautiful river views at the Brazos Landing, located in Waco along the Brazos River across from McLean Stadium. Enjoy homemade dishes like shrimp and grits, chicken piccata, braised short ribs, prime New York steaks, and more. Plus, enjoy a delicious dessert like creme brulee or key lime pie. Open for lunch and dinner Tuesday through Sunday. Brazos Landing in Waco, the only place where I-35 and the Brazos River meet.
That used to be my girl there, holding his hand. I can tell by the look in her eyes, she won't be thinking of me again. When she left, she told me she was tired of all my lies. I just didn't believe her till tonight. I never noticed that dress she's wearing. I've never seen them high heel shoes. I never thought that going out tonight I'd end up with the blues. Looks like it's really over. Guess I'm the one to blame. She's lighting up new fires, and I'm just her old flame. I never heard her laugh like that before. Looks like she's really happy. Now they're headed for the door. Nothing I can do or say will make her change her mind. So I'll order one more shot and kill her memory tonight. I never noticed that dress she's wearing. I've never seen them high heel shoes. I never thought that going out tonight I'd end up with the blues. Looks like it's really over. Guess I'm the one to blame. She lightened up new fires, and I'm just her old flame. Never noticed that dress she's wearing. I've never seen them high heel shoes. I never thought that going out tonight I'd end up with the blues. Looks like it's really over. Guess I'm the one to blame. She lightened up new fires, and I'm just her old flame. Lighting up new fires, and I'm just her old flame, her old flame.
The Riesel Fair is back and bigger than ever. Bring the whole family for a day packed with fun, from thrilling rides, delicious food, local vendors, and live music Friday night. Saturday music begins at 2 p.m. Admission is $5 for adults, 2 to 12 years, $3. 2 and under are free. Mark your calendar and join us for the Riesel Fair, May 7th through 9th. The Riesel Fair, where memories are waiting just for you.
Like Alan Samuels always said, Waco has a lot to offer, and so do we at Alan Samuels Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat. Come by, let's be friends.
Earning an online certification is a quick and convenient way to gain industry-recognized credentials. Select your ACLS course. Print your ACLS certificate. You can print your certification wallet card. aclsnow.com.
Our patented handles were launched in 2018. We continue to push the boundaries of strength training. Join us in making your training more natural and effective. Visit Engels90.com to learn more and revolutionize your workout.
Cleanse your body of accumulated toxins and embark on your wellness journey at your own pace. At Global Healing, we provide premium supplements to help your body heal naturally. Start your healing journey today at globalhealing.com and organichemp.com.
Designed to elevate the off-road experience, enabling adventurers to conquer any terrain. For 50 years, you've trusted us on your toughest recoveries, to your most breathtaking destinations, and in countless unforgettable memories.
At 4U Health, we believe wellness and lab testing should be accessible, inclusive, and yes, fun. With our tech-powered at-home lab test, you save time and money while feeling your best. 4U Health. Visit 4uhealth.com today.
For anyone that's in the car buying mode or looking for a car right now or a truck, I would definitely come by Allen Samuels, get to know the people here like I have, how well I'm taking care of the dealership and how well, service and any kind of warranty issues or those sort of things. Because of the way they take care of me, it's made me a Ram driver. And so I don't think they'd want to go anywhere else if they came here.
Like Alan Samuels always said, Waco has a lot to offer, and so do we at Alan Samuels Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat. Come by, let's be friends.
Finance is evolving. Automation, data analytics, and AI are reshaping what finance teams do every single day. The best way to predict the future of finance is to be ready for it. If you want a head start, check out 365 Financial Analyst.
And we are back with Stephanie Beaty, who is the sales and brand director.
That's it. You got it.
For Rogue Media Network. I do have that right. And it is just a joy to have gotten to know you and to get to know you better.
Thanks.
This way to hear about your journey and what brought you here to this point in your career. Talked about radio and television, but broadcasting has really changed so dramatically.
It has.
Over the years. What shifts stood out the most to you?
As far as how it's changed?
Yeah, how it's changed.
Well, just streaming, and I'm going to keep going back to this because this is what we do for a living, is really taking over the traditional broadcasting means. Like, if you want to watch, let's just say, the Washington Commanders, and it's not on Fox or CBS or NBC that week, you can always go to YouTube and watch it. You can go to all these different
YouTube
streaming
TV
options.
Yeah. And what has happened to cable?
Yeah.
I mean, we cut our cable 6 years ago.
Exactly.
And with the smart TV, we are not at a loss for stuff to watch.
No. So that's changed. And, you look at ABC, CBS, Fox, NBC, the brands, I do just wonder, they each all have their own app. So ABC has Hulu, right?
Mm-hmm.
They have their own streaming. NBC has Peacock. CBS has Paramount. So it has shifted. The narrative has shifted in broadcasting. And so I can't say it enough that streaming is just where we're going to be.
Mm-hmm.
It wouldn't surprise me if pretty soon, cable's completely out and, you'll have to pay for your local news or your national news. It wouldn't surprise me if one day we get there, honestly.
Well, and of course, online, like to read the Waco Tribune Herald, I mean, you're paying the news bulletins and the push alerts and all those kind of things that you get on your watch, that used to be free. Now
now you have to pay for it.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Not free anymore. How would you describe your role just day to day? What's your day like? I mean, you told us what it was like when you were younger.
My day to day here is, we have a new salesperson underneath me. So
really?
Yes.
I don't think
Her name is Tony.
Okay, I haven't met her.
I'll have to introduce you. She's out on the field right now, so I'm training
Good.
her.
You get out there on the street.
Yeah, go sell. Like I said, I sell not just for your show, but I also sell for the Zach Owen show. But I also have about 13 other sports shows nationwide.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So I have to each day kind of prioritize. All right, I'm going to work on Ian's for this amount, and then I'm going to shift gears to this.
Sure.
But a lot of my national shows, we have two guys on the East Coast. I'm usually making calls in the morning or emailing early in the morning because they're ahead. And then we have guys on the West Coast that later afternoon into early evening, I'm either on the phone with them or
Right.
talking to them. So
Hours are different. Yeah.
yeah, so my day's busy. Let's just put it that way. But now that I have help and we're building the sales team, that makes it even better where they can help focus on the local stuff. Because in addition to your show and Zach Owen's show and then my sports guys, we also carry high school sports and we are gearing up for football. So this year we will broadcast Midway, Robinson, Lorena, Connolly, and La Vega.
Wow.
And the owner of our company has a vision to grow that part of our organization to not just be in Central Texas, but to expand across the state of Texas. So as we grow that, that's just a little bit more pressure on me because you need sponsorships for the games.
Sure.
But so it's going to get really busy come June, July, and August.
Yeah. When you need some help for sure. What is it you enjoy the most about working with clients and helping them tell their story?
I like to get to know them. I always say to salespeople that when you're meeting with somebody, if you let them talk, they want to talk. They want to tell you about who they are. They want to tell you about why they started their business, or, they want to tell you about their customers. And then the most important question I ask them is, what is your biggest need? Not your want, but your need. Because everybody wants to make a profit in their business, right?
Yeah.
So I already know that answer. But what is your biggest need? It could be, I need traffic. I need more customers. I want to grow this part of my organization. And once you find that out, then you know how to build a campaign around that. And then you can start talking budget and money. And so I'll just give you a quick example. I had one client and I ended up getting him, he owned car dealerships, and he would see me coming in and he'd walk out the back door every single time he would see me. So I got creative. And so I started taking pizza into the dealership every Tuesday. And so those parts people, service people, they knew pizza was coming on Tuesdays. So to make a long story short, I finally got him, and how I got him to meet with me was it was his anniversary, and his secretary, they called it then, told me where he was taking his wife for their wedding anniversary. So I had flowers sent to her and a bottle of champagne sent to him with my card that said, please help me get my foot in the door. He called me the next day and I sat there and talked to him, and I said, I know you want to make money, but what is your biggest need? And when he told me that, I built a campaign, and when he ended up being my client for 2 years.
Yeah.
So I think I like that. It's kind of, the close is great for me, but to see a success out of a campaign for the client is even better.
Yeah. That's what you want.
Yeah.
Obviously. So how do you help businesses find the right message for them to pitch then to the greater audience?
Well, I think it depends on what their need is. Okay. So if I need more employees, I'm going to build a commercial around, why do I want to come work for you? You want to get that special employee. Well, tell them why. Why do they want to come work for you? Make it exciting, make it fun. Give them a call to action. If it's, I need more foot traffic, well, if you're a boutique, well, how are we going to do that? How are we going to get more people here? Frequency, right?
Yeah.
Every day, getting the word out there and just showcasing what your boutique is about. Because, there's several boutiques, and you won't believe this, around our area that I didn't even know existed.
Yeah.
I'm just like, how long have you been here? Oh, we've been open a year. And I didn't know.
Right. And a lot of Waco businesses.
I like that. And
So, yeah.
this is a great, look,
And you don't want to be a best kept secret.
no. So
That
if
is not your
you
goal.
want me to help grow your business,
That is
give
not
us
the
a
goal
call.
here. Yeah. So what makes Rogue Media then unique in this landscape?
I think it's the team we have. I really do. I think it's the team we have. I think it's our talent that we have. Every one of our shows are just talented, just have a resume. I mean, we have John Morris from Baylor,
The
we
voice
have
of the Baylor Bears.
Yeah, we have we have Zach Owen, we have Tom Barfield. So we have the talent, and then we have the sales team and the marketing team behind just, helping to make sure that the shows are successful and that the advertisers are getting their needs met. So, and then don't forget about our producers and our editors. I mean, it's a team effort, and I feel like we're small, but we're growing, but we're all just one family.
What would you say to a business owner who's maybe on the fence about dabbling in the new media at this time?
I say that that's power in numbers. Okay, so
yeah, you're always going to want to sell numbers,
right? But our shows can show the advertisers how many unique people are coming to watch Ann Harder or listen to Ann Harder. Because remember, you can stream it, but you can also listen to it on Spotify, on anywhere you get your podcast. You can listen to Ann in your car. So that is the difference between what we do and what our competitor does. Is I can actually show you how many people in Waco are listening and watching, how many people in Dallas are listening and watching, and that's the great. So how many views they're getting, how many impressions their ad are getting, and that's just where the world is today. And that's what you want to see. If I'm going to invest in an ad campaign, I want to see results, and that is the way that we can show you results.
Yeah, for sure. Can you share you already shared one, but a success story where you saw a client who was maybe reluctant to really find success?
Okay, let me think. Well, Bumblebee Blinds, one of your sponsors, right? So, she, is finding success by the phone ringing, by, investing in the ad campaign that she's doing, not just on your show, but a couple of others.
Sure.
So she is having success with that. The other thing is let me just give this example. We have a show in Boston called Wicked Boston with Cam Stewart, and it's all about Boston sports. And so I was able to get him a restaurant, bar and grill there, which was right by TD Garden where the Bruins play.
Yeah.
And so he could, he did his show there a couple of times, and people were actually coming into the restaurant because they listened to his show. Now that was a successful campaign because
that's about as direct a result as you could have.
Yes, and he said people were actually coming up. It's like, I heard you were here, so I came out.
I came, yeah.
And it wasn't television, it wasn't radio, it was streaming on YouTube.
Yeah.
So that's a success story, and they are happy, and they're going to continue with us. So that's great.
That's great. What qualities do you think a person needs to have to be successful in your line of work?
Determination.
You're awfully creative with the pizza and all.
Yeah. Well, sometimes I think you do have to be creative.
Yeah.
I think too, I always say you can't teach somebody sales. You're born with it or you're not. And I'm just lucky I was born with it, I guess. But you got to enjoy people, getting to know people. And people buy from people. I say it all the time.
Right.
It's all about relationships. And when that trust factor is there and people trust you, they're going to follow your direction. So I think determination, I'm I'm aggressive, but I get to know my clients too. And just show that you care. I think that's the big thing in any type of sales. Show that you care to your customer, and then they're loyal. People can be loyal. So
yeah, it is definitely a people oriented.
Definitely.
You have to care about people and care about their success and what they're trying to do, and understand it. Take the time to understand it, which is what you've kind of outlined. So where do you see the future of digital media?
I think that's just going to be the way of the world. Completely. I mean, we're there, and it's going to keep growing. And your Real Housewives on Bravo or whatever it is, your sitcoms that you want, I think you can already go back and watch them on streaming. And I think that's the way of the world.
Yeah, I think that's what's happening. So any big projects coming up? I mean, you mentioned football season. I know here it is. We haven't even really hit summer yet, but you're already thinking football season.
I mean,
because for you, football season really is the summer.
Yeah, I mean, we're already gearing up for football season.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we'll be able to bring on some more shows down the road.
Yeah, good.
And some sports shows, and just keep bringing in clients for the Ann Harder show. If you're interested, reach out to me.
Keep those cards and letters coming in.
Yeah, exactly. But I don't at this. The only thing I have big going on within our organization is we're gearing up for high school football. Football is the number one sport in the United States, and
And it's pretty big in Texas.
Oh, you know it. So, but that's about it right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, it sounds like Grace is plenty. Well, I like to end these little visits with a questionnaire similar to the one the late, great James Lipton would use on Inside the Actors Studio.
Okay.
So this is my take on it. So I'm going to ask you, Stephanie Beaty, what is your favorite word?
Grace.
Oh, I love that.
Grace. I've been shown grace in my life through my Lord and Savior. And so I think grace is important in everyone's life every day. And, you can walk into a place and someone could be having a bad day. They may bite your head off. Show them grace. Just show them grace. So
Amen.
grace.
Least favorite word?
No.
I have heard that a lot, but especially for a salesperson.
No is not a good word for me.
That is not a good word. What turns you on creatively, spiritually, or emotionally?
Spiritually, I'm in prayer daily. My dad, we're on a family group chat, and my dad will send us a Bible verse every day.
Oh.
And so I'll read that. I'll meditate on that. Pray about it. I pray for people here and the direction of the leadership here and where we're going. And I think what motivates me is the yes I get.
Yeah.
When I can say, and you got a new client,
Yes.
you got a new sponsor, that it motivates me.
Yeah.
And when you know your product and you're in sales and you love what you do, that's motivation
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah. What turns you off creatively, spiritually, or emotionally?
No.
Again, we have. All right.
I don't know that anything. I mean, everyone hates the word no, and I joke about it. But it's kind of like that agony of defeat.
Yeah.
Oh, I spent so much time and nothing came from it, and it's disappointing. But I try to stay positive.
Yeah. What is your favorite sound?
My favorite sound?
Mm-hmm.
It is not my husband snoring, I can tell you that. Birds chirping.
Oh, yeah. I hear the bird song, people like that. And so you already said your least favorite sound. So you've done, most of your career obviously was in some phase of broadcasting and media communications. Was there a job or something that you might have wanted to try, or a career? You said you thought you were going to be a big-time musician, but
Probably it would have been in the country music scene.
okay. So country music. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But then life happened, things changed, and
Yeah.
just God took me in a different direction.
Right. So what job do you know you would not want to do? No thanks. Somebody else can do
I
that.
would not want to be a nurse
Yeah.
or a doctor. I think those are special people.
I
When they're
know.
smart people, I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
I mean, I get a paper cut and I just gonna pass out.
Get a little faint.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
All right. One last question then. What do you want to hear the Lord say when you arrive at those pearly gates, Stephanie?
Welcome home.
Yeah.
Welcome home.
Amen. Thank you. It has been a delight. Thank you so much. Thank you for
thank
all
you.
you do for the Ann Harder Show. We really appreciate all
Thanks for
your
having me.
efforts, and a blessing on your head.
Yeah.
May your tribe increase. Sounds like it's going to.
Yeah.
Sounds like your group is growing, and that's wonderful. And it's just been a joy for me to sort of be on this ride with Rogue Media, all the places we've been until we landed here in our latest location, and it's just been a joy and a lot of fun. And again, it's because of the people. that I
yeah,
get
it
to
is.
visit
Thank you
with
for having me. I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Stay with us. There is more of the show ahead.
It's the premier charity event of the year, the 2026 Central Texas Cattle Barons Ball, presented by Ascension Providence. A fun evening filled with great food and drink, dancing, a spectacular auction, and more. This year's theme is Nashville Nights, Neon Lights, and Bullfights. Get your tickets now, donate, or be a sponsor. Help support the American Cancer Society to find a cure. The 2026 Central Texas Cattle Barons Ball, October 24th at MCC Highlander Ranch. For more information, go to centraltexascattlebaronsball.org.
For anyone that's in the car buying mode or looking for a car right now or a truck, I would definitely come by Island Samuels, get to know the people here like I have, how well I'm taking care of the dealership and how well, service and any kind of warranty issues or those sort of things. Because of the way they take care of me, it's made me a Ram driver. I said I don't think they'd want to go anywhere else if they came here.
Like Alan Samuels always said, Waco has a lot to offer, and so do we at Alan Samuels Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat. Come by, let's be friends.
Earning an online certification is a quick and convenient way to gain industry-recognized credentials. Select your ACLS course. Print your ACLS certificate. You can print your certification wallet card. aclsnow.com.
Our patented handles were launched in 2018. We continue to push the boundaries of strength training. Join us in making your training more natural and effective. Visit Engels90.com to learn more and revolutionize your workout.
Cleanse your body of accumulated toxins and embark on your wellness journey at your own pace. At Global Healing, we provide premium supplements to help your body heal naturally. Start your healing journey today at globalhealing.com and organichemp.com.
Designed to elevate the off-road experience, enabling adventurers to conquer any terrain. For 50 years, you've trusted us on your toughest recoveries, to your most breathtaking destinations, and in countless unforgettable memories.
Finance is evolving. Automation, data analytics, and AI are reshaping what finance teams do every single day. The best way to predict the future of finance is to be ready for it. If you want a head start, check out 365 Financial Analyst.
At 4U Health, we believe wellness and lab testing should be accessible, inclusive, and yes, fun. With our tech-powered at-home lab test, you save time and money while feeling your best. 4U Health. Visit 4uhealth.com today.
Enjoy a quiet atmosphere with beautiful river views at the Brazos Landing, located in Waco along the Brazos River across from McLean Stadium. Enjoy homemade dishes like shrimp and grits, chicken piccata, braised short ribs, prime New York steaks, and more. Plus, enjoy a delicious dessert like creme brulee or key lime pie. Open for lunch and dinner Tuesday through Sunday. Brazos Landing in Waco, the only place where I-35 and the Brazos River meet.
On one hand, I count the reasons I could stay with you and hold you close to me all night long. So many lovers' games I could play with you, but on that hand there's no reason why it's wrong. But on the other hand, there's a golden band to remind me of someone who would not understand. On one hand I could stay and be your loving man, but the reason I must go is on the other hand. In your arms I feel the passion I thought had died. When I look into your eyes, I found myself. And when I first kissed your lips, I felt so alive. I've got to hand it to you, girl, you're something else. But on the other hand, there's a golden band to remind me of someone who would not understand. On one hand I could stay and be your loving man, but the reason I must go is on the other hand. Yeah, the reason I must go is on the other hand.
If I had somebody that was looking for a car, I would definitely recommend Allen Samuels. The trust that I have, the care that they take, they genuinely want to take care of you. They really ask for your feedback when you go to the support department to make sure they're taking care of you in every way possible. So I really appreciate that they listen to your feedback.
Like Allen Samuels always said, Waco has a lot to offer, and so do we at Allen Samuels Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Fiat. Come by, let's be friends.
Apollo Neuro is a new kind of wearable that helps your body recover from stress, that helps you calm down and feel better. You sleep better, and you can get back to being yourself. Learn more at apolloneuro.com.
I had a panic moment running my hands through my hair, and that's when I found Keeps. Keeps gave me the results that I was really looking for.
I definitely felt a lot more confident once I saw my hair coming back.
Keeps has given me the control of my hair back.
Get your first month free at Keeps.com.
It's not just a glove, it's a 44 Pro. Crafted with dedication, made for performance, and built to last. Get your custom glove today at 44pro.com and experience the 44 Pro difference. That's 44pro.com, 44 Pro.
The Riesel Fair is back and bigger than ever. Bring the whole family for a day packed with fun, from thrilling rides, delicious food, local vendors, and live music Friday night. Saturday music begins at 2 p.m. Admission is $5 for adults, 2 to 12 years, $3. 2 and under are free. Mark your calendar and join us for the Riesel Fair, May 7th through 9th. The Riesel Fair, where memories are waiting just for you.
This is a Rogue Media Network production.